It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. And it comes your way next.
We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century. The home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Great to have you with us in this primetime battle. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Under the lights, we'll be putting in the spotlight the running backs. These are two teams, Greg, with backs who can tote it and carry it and make the... Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special. And needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one.
Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Pacheco. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
3rd down and 9. They put Kelce in motion. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
I think we're seeing this so often now in the modern NFL is quarterbacks who can hurt you both improv as a scrambler and also with designed runs coming out of the huddle. So This is a tricky situation. Guys who can run with this kind of speed, you have to be very careful how you pass rush them. You're not just rushing to a spot. It's not just an X behind the center. You got to try to corral him and keep him in the pocket, because when he escapes, big plays are to be had.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Pistol formation with Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. A design run here with Jackson. And the drive will stay alive. He's got the first down up to the 44. Bateman is the motion man. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Quick throw here, taken by Hopkins. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone. Takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Ravens move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
A short one caught by Kelsey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
They put Kelsey in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now, a carry for Hunt. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. Patrick to throw. Open man, that's the tight end, Gray. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there, short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now, Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. A gain of 17 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
A first down throw for Mahomes. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. He connects with Gray on that one. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Barring some type of disaster with that big pass pickup, it puts them in position now where they feel like they can at least walk away with points off this drive. I just feel like it has to be 6. I feel like anything less than that will be a letdown.
They're called in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll run with Pacheco. Powering forward. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the 2 sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Now Jackson. That's going to be caught by the rookie from Colorado. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. First and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Play action now. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. Off the play fake, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. We'll be back. Lamar going to work from the pistol. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. Third down, 3 to go. From the gun, Jackson. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on third down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll motion over Flowers. Jackson up top again. A pass pulled in by Henry. Second and 7. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Again, it's Jackson. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He is in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
A try here for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Ravens are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Room to run at the 40. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
First down throw, Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. The throw on the run is complete. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That one taken in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Butker on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. He's going to keep it himself. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
They'll motion over Flowers. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on time.
Still 2nd down.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Brian Cook up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's the toss, right side to Henry. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
That was just a race to the edge, and in this case, Mike, he just wasn't the winner. I mean, at this point, when the defense is out there waiting for you, it's tough for any runner in this league to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost him 5.
Still first down.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. Jackson looking to throw. That one hauled in. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Jackson now to throw on first down. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Extra point attempt to come here. His kick is good. And the Ravens move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Chiefs offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco head out for the next drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. A short one caught by Kelsey. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he'll take it on in. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Now Butker to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Off he goes. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd down, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. Third and a yard. In motion comes Andrews. On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. They'll motion over Flowers. On 1st and 10, Jackson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. To the air one more time with Jackson. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Jackson up top again. He's got a man. That's complete. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And that will lead to a second down.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
Hopkins sent in motion. Play action now. Jackson. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Again, it's Jackson. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. So we've reached halftime here at Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman. And let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. We'll take you back to earlier and some highlights in this one. He had success throwing it, but also success running it, including that rushing touchdown. He has been the unquestioned leader of this offense on the field today. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Jackson now on second down. To the tight end, Likely. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. In motion comes Andrews. On third down, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Chiefs offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. They put Kelsey in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Worthy. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Right back to the air for Mahomes. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. To the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. Butker now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Ravens offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Jackson now to throw on first down. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
And Mike, I think as they try to find themselves clawing back in this game, they're going to have to make a concentrated effort here in the second half to continue to get him involved. Give him opportunities in space with the ball in his hand, and chances are, when he has it, good things happen.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. A first down throw for Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll motion over Flowers. Here's a give. Heading right, it's Henry. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
In motion comes Andrews. From the gun, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Baltimore.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense, and I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Off the play fake, Jackson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third down and 9. Bateman is the motion man. On play action, here's Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
Really nice job here by the tight end, understanding that if you're not open, get open. And if you are open, stay open. He found a nice void in the zone on the backside of the defense, friendly to the quarterback. Nice pickup.
On the line, it's 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. And he will score. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The extra point is good. And the Ravens are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. It's a first down and a gain of 16.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Patrick to throw. Rice open. He's got it. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. run. It's Pacheco. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Gray is the motion man here. On second down, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Mahomes now to throw again. Open man right side is Kelsey. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Man in motion is Brown. On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
Throwing is Mahomes. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs are going to extend their lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now on second down. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up. Bateman is the motion man. On third down, Jackson. He'll try to run for it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
On fourth down, out comes the punter. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Hard running there. He'll get this only to about the 13. Mahomes now on second down. Downfield is caught by Brown. A gain there of 21. First down, KC.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Play action here. Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills. And you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
That one complete to Brown. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
Wallace now on the return. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In motion comes Andrews. 2nd down, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. He'll try and run for this with Henry. He will have a Ravens first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2. Bateman is the motion man. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll run it with Henry. He will have a Ravens first down. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to go right back to Henry, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. Not much happening there, just a short game.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
From the gun, Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. They'll motion over Flowers. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the play off on 3rd and short.
Still 3rd down.
So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. So here we go. Big spot for the rookie. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And this will remain a two-possession game.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Right back to Kelsey again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
So often we see a team that's milking a two-score lead get very conservative, especially in the fourth quarter, but not this coach. He says, all right, I might have a two-score lead. I want to make it three. He's trying to put as much pressure on his opponent possible here down the stretch late.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. Second down and 3. They'll run with Pacheco. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
On the ground, this is Hunt. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is third down and 8. They'll drop to throw. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. Here's Mahomes. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 2nd down, Jackson again. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Raven first down. Bateman is the motion man. Off the play fake. Jackson Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, this is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the first down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. Jackson up top again. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Now, 1st and goal. Again, it's Jackson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
With one timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout to get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Second and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.